I'm so excited to talk with you guys. Can we start off just with some introductions, your name and your character in Love Victor?
Yes. My name is Bebe Wood and I play Lake.
And I'm Anthony Turpel, and I play Felix.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
I love them both. Now that we got that out of the way. Just what has been your favorite part about portraying these characters? We can start first with you, Bebe.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Lake is just so much fun and she's so refreshing because I've never really had the opportunity to play someone like her before. And so she was a challenge to take on in the first season and something that I think I was really ready to do. And I'm happy that I was able to play her for another season. And I think that she has a really interesting arc, and she goes through a lot in season 2, and she grows up a lot, and that was really fun and exciting to play. And I can't wait to sort of hear people's thoughts.
With Felix, my favorite part of play Felix is, I don't know, I love the supportive character. I love like how he's so nice and so just understanding and caring, and so that's like one of my favorite things just about Felix and what I love to play. And the fact that I get to work with this cast is also just incredible, and so I got to thank Felix for that as well.
Yeah, I love his hug with Victor and just how he's kind of like a fix it Felix character. He's just always
Yeah.
to help people.
Wow, was that a Wreck-It Ralph reference?
Yes,
I love it. I love it.
I was surprised it wasn't in the show. I was like, no one is saying this.
No one. I'll talk to the writers. Season 3, we'll do it.
Perfect. I'll freak out if I'm watching it at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in season 1, your two characters, their relationship is kind of pressured by popularity. But going into season 2, what can you tell us about what we're going to expect from both of them?
Well, I think both of them have had like an incredible summer with Victor and Benji sort of going on these double dates, and it's very like idealistic and wonderful, and then they go back to school, and it's no longer their like little perfect summer bubble, but they're still together and they're still learning a lot about one another, and in turn learning a lot about themselves. And so throughout the season, it is sort of continuing down that path in learning so much about one another, in turn learning as much about themselves.
Yeah. It's just like the journey, like you said, it's like in that honeymoon phase, and then obviously there's bumps down the road, and this being like Felix's kind of first relationship in a way. It's kind of he's discovering a lot himself, and Lake is as well. So it's those parallels.
So there's a lot of drama on the show, but our favorite part is always the friendships. So is there a time on set that you can remember where your characters kind of just got to enjoy that friendship dynamic, and it was a really fun play to portray on set?
I mean, I always love my scenes with Rachel. I think Mia and Lake are sort of inseparable, and I love Rachel so much in life. She's one of my favorite people ever, period. And so I think we have so much fun together when we're shooting those scenes. It's sort of bound to show on camera. Sometimes too much so, because we're just like a fit of giggles. But she's wonderful, and so I love all of those scenes that I get to do. They make me so happy.
Yeah, mine, I love when we're all on the lunch tables. Those are always a blast. And like everyone like is like accumulating just like in the same scene. Those are always super fun because we don't always get to be on set all together at once. Mm-hmm. And I feel like having that rapport of everyone being able to like be offset together and then bringing that on into the scene, I think it really transfers over well. And so I love doing those scenes. Yeah.
It's like 12 people sort of messing around in cast chairs, and then just walk us 12 feet to go sit, at the lunch table where it's the exact same thing happening, except it's just being shot.
Michael just brings a guitar from like 1930 over and just starts playing.
This is a true story, by the way.
Which is a true story. He just busts out this guitar for like it's like 100 years old.
Where did he get a 100-year-old guitar from?
I don't know. He got it for like
family friends.
Makes perfect sense to have.
And he was like, I'm gonna bring this to set. It's fun though. It's a blast.
It sounds great. And I know you can't give away too many spoilers, but both of your characters have interesting households that kind of revolve around the moms. So are we going to be seeing more of that coming up?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, you will be.
I understand. You're just like,
Yeah, it's is there anything else I can give you? It's I mean the dynamic, it's completely different in a lot of ways, but it's definitely it revolves around mom.
I think I have something to say.
Okay, go for it.
Felix and Lake are basically living these parallels, right? Living very similar lives, just on completely opposite ends of the coin, or on the ends of the spectrum. And so even though they are experiencing these things that could be viewed as similar, it's funny how it could also be so different at the same time in the way that we communicate with one another as characters. That probably doesn't make any sense.
No, we did it. We did it. We got it.
Leave them wondering. They'll try to decipher it, all the fans. But thank you so much. This has been so much fun, but that's all the time I have. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. It was great meeting you. Yeah.
You too.
Like this video? Follow us for more.